Anything? Just. Anything? Just.
Creo que ya no. No, ya no nos dice nada más. Annie, por cierto, es la ex mujer de Mosely. Se estaban divorciando. Vamos a hacerle unas preguntas.
Can I ask you about some stuff? You're the writer. Ask away. What can you tell me about voodoo?
There's voodoo that goes on in this city, sure. I looked into it a bit at the beginning of this case. But the voodoo stuff found at the crime scenes is all faked. It doesn't have anything to do with the real stuff. I know. I asked some experts. It's intimidation tactics, that's all.
What can you...
I told you, don't worry about that part of it. It's all fake.
No sé yo.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Lots. Can you be more specific?
¿Sabes algo?
Do you know anything about the killers?
At least 20 people attend the killings. We know this from the variety of footprints found at the scene.
Footprints? Aren't those as good as fingerprints?
Can be. But we'd have to have a suspect in custody first, and the suspect would have to match one of the few distinct prints we have. Most of the footprints are smudged, trodden over, unreadable. These guys are so casual in their expertise, it's maddening. Like they know we'll never find them.
How many murders have there been so far?
7 murders have so far been linked to the voodoo murders case.
Hello.
Now, the first murder occurred about 8 weeks ago. The MO was the same in each murder. Lake Pontchartrain train was the 7th.
What kind of evidence have you found?
No fingerprints, a few bare footprints. Found a few fibers, but not many. The weirdest one was leopard fur.
Leopard fur?
Interesante.
Describe the crime scenes.
Now there's the corpse itself, minus the heart.
Joder.
Around where the body was killed, we find marks of flour and blood.
Qué bonito.
There are traces of wax from candles, red and black. Ordinary wax candles, so the lab reports. Also blood and feathers of chickens. Also goat's blood. And plenty of the victim's own, of course.
Muy interesante.
What's the coroner say?
The victim's heart is always ripped out of the chest and missing. We haven't located a single one of them.
Lovely. Any idea what they do with them?
Don't even want to know. Also, the coroner says some of the victims had heart attacks before the incision. Literally scared to death.
Joder.
The knife wounds are consistent with a long, narrow, wavy-edged knife. Probably a ritualistic dagger.
O sea que no es tan falso como parece.
Any witnesses?
Nope. There's never been a single witness. No one's even heard a disturbance. It's damned weird. Like they just don't want people to see, and so nobody sees nothing.
Interesante.
Know anything about the victims?
The victims are all out-of-towners. We still don't know why.
Quizá es que sabían demasiado.
Oh, nothing, never mind.
Sure, no problem.
Bueno, pero como Gabriel está aquí, seguro que no tiene ningún problema. Ay. Bueno, preguntémosle sobre más cosas.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
You and me grew up together. You tell me. It's a pretty nice place, even seeing the stuff I see. You know. Quarter's getting a bit too wild, though. Getting hard to control. Not quite what it was when you and me used to hang here, but... Hell, I've never known anything else.
What can you...
I'm too sentimental to say anything else about it.
Do you know anything about snakes?
The only thing I know about snakes is I don't like them.
A mí tampoco me gustan mucho.
Do you know anything about snakes?
The only
Vale.
What can you tell me about John's Eve?
that's coming up, isn't it?
Sí.
We get some occasional weirdness in the quarter, but nothing much. Used to have a lot of strange things happen, though, or so I hear.
Vale. ¿Más?
What can you tell?
I don't know much except what I already told you.
Ok.
Do you have any idea what caprice encore means?
Hell no. Is that French? My mother spoke it, but I always had a hard enough time just speaking English.
True enough. Do you have?
Hell.
True enough.
Vale. Mismo. Podemos preguntarle sobre el estatus del caso, pedirle un café, sobre las fotografías y los dibujos alrededor de los cuerpos o insultarle. Vamos a meternos con un viejo amigo de vez en cuando.
Have you ever called the hair club for men?
I'd rather have no hair than your hair, Knight.
So how'd you ever find anything in this office? It looks like ground zero.
Buen punto.
Hey, I get my job done. I'm a detective, not Betty Crocker.
Bueno, dice Billy Cracker en la versión inglesa. Bueno,
Trying for a real estate job with that coat?
No. Are you trying out for a janitorial job with that hair?
Are those new shoes? What are those, hush puppies? Kind of a mud brown suede kind of a thing?
Hey, I'm on my feet all day, all right? Is that okay with you?
Mostly. I'm being perfectly sincere.
Yeah, you and my grandmother. Right.
You know, you have a unique way of wearing clothes that's, well, the way they hang, kind of pleating over that stomach of yours, drooping off of your butt.
We can't all have the body of a 12-year-old like you, Knight.
You know, if you started carrying a lollipop around, you might get more respect as a detective.
Go to hell.
Have you ever called the hair club?
vale, creo que aquí no hay nada más. Podemos preguntarle sobre los dibujos que hemos encontrado alrededor de los cuerpos.
Do you know anything about the patterns around the bodies?
Yeah, weird, huh? All 7 victims had those little marks around them.
¿Oh sí?
We got all the marks on file, but we haven't figured out what, if anything, they mean.
Interesante.
Can I see the other 6 patterns?
Sure. People like that kind of stuff, don't they? Might make the book seem more mysterious.
Sí.
Go talk to Officer Franks. Tell her I said you could see the file.
Perfecto. Ya tenemos los otros 6 dibujos. Y seguramente formarán algún tipo de patrón. Y
I
serán
got
las
those
fotos.
photographs you left for me.
Really? Great. What'd you think?
Astonishingly lifelike.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep.
Got any more ideas for photos for the book?
No sé, creo que de momento
Nope,
no.
I think we have everything we need.
Okay, but you shouldn't underestimate the power of beefcake.
Aunque posiblemente no descarto esa opción. Posiblemente nos hagamos una fotografía después. ¿Qué tal va el caso?
What's the status on the Voodoo Murders case?
It's going. Can't seem to make any progress, though. Sluggish damn case. It's weird.
¿Y eso?
What's the status?
You're as filled in as me.
¿Eh?
What?
Vale. Vamos a preguntarle.
Tell me about yourself.
For the book?
Sure,
Sí.
why not?
Okay, what do you want to know?
How'd you like working on the police force?
Are you kidding? You know I love being a cop. In New Orleans, it's the best place in the world to be one.
What are your plans for the future?
Well, you know, I don't like to count my chickens before they're hatched, but I don't see why I can't be the chief of police in New Orleans someday. I already know the mayor, and my record is one of the best in the department.
I'm sure it's just a matter of moments, mostly.
Yeah, you'll see.
Got any hobbies?
Yeah, making your life miserable.
Gracias.
I'm serious. Don't you shoot or chew or something like that?
No, I'm a freaking ballet dancer. Jeez. Yeah, I was #1 at the Louisiana State Fair Marksman Contest. I play trumpet, too. You know, put your lips together and blow.
Qué raro que Gabriel no haya dicho ninguna burrada de las suyas.
How's your home life?
Oh, real funny, Knight. Why don't you just bring in some frickin' salt? Well, you know Annie left me. My home life is shit.
Right. Sorry about that. Just tell me anything at all.
Remember how we used to play monkey in the middle? We used to piss off our senior year teacher. What was her name? Ms. McKelly? You'd act like you were gonna toss her an eraser or something. Then you'd throw it to me over her head. And we used to do it at your grand's, too. Like with the remote when she wanted to watch her soaps.
Yep. And it was a great way to pick up women in the library. Oh, those were the days. Just tell me anything at all.
You know, my doctor told me I've got a little family of ulcers starting. I wish this case would end so I could get some rest for a change.
Just...
My back hurts.
Muy bien.
Just...
For the book, I wanted to be an astronaut when I was young. Or a fireman.
Fascinating. Just...
I'm 6'2".
You are not.
Oh, come on. I'm close enough. Just write me up that way.
Oh, God. Just...
You know, I kind of like women with dark hair.
Yeah, I know. It's a regular thing with you.
Now that Grace.
You're on your own with that one, pal. I don't even want to know. Just tell...
Remember how we...
Vale, creo que aquí no hay nada
Just...
You know, my doctor told me I...
Just...
My...
Just...
For the book...
Fat... Just...
I'm sick.
You...
Oh.
Just...
You know, I...
Yeah. You're on...
No, tampoco queda nada más.
Oh.
It's your dime.
Es tu tiempo. No. Sería. Pero bueno. Podemos
How about
pedirle
getting me
café
some
también.
coffee?
Coffee? You want coffee?
Should that surprise you?
Nah, you've always been a caffeine addict. It's just that what we got here hardly qualifies.
So, I'm desperate.
It's your stomach. I'll get you some when we're done talking.
That long?
All right, I'll go now.
Y nos dan puntos por ello. Muy interesante.
Don't touch anything while I'm gone.
No. Nada de nada. No te preocupes.
There's no reason to go to the desk at the moment.
At the moment.
Not me.
Otra vez.
I've seen how Mosely organizes stuff.
O sea que seguramente luego habrá algo en la mesa.
Here, drink it.
Thanks.
Vale. ¿Ya está?
The coffee cup is empty.
Pues sí, parece que ya está. En fin. Bueno, hemos hecho algunas averiguaciones sobre el caso. Ah, por cierto, vamos a enseñarle esto.
I picked up this scale at Lake Pontchartrain.
Really? Wow, that's a great idea for the book. Me endangering my life investigating at a snake-infested lake.
Creo que no pasa
We
eso.
don't have to mention that it's probably from a harmless local water snake.
Gracias. ¿Y qué me dices sobre esto?
I copied those marks from the lake.
Really? Good for you.
Do you want to see my sketch?
No, we have our own copy at night.
Vale. ¿Y sobre esto?
I have this.
That's nice, but I'm busy with the real investigation tonight.
Vale. Y algo que ha surgido ahí debajo de la pantalla. ¿Y sobre la foto? Es tuya.
I have that photo of you graduating from the police academy.
Yeah, my mom loves that one.
Vale, ¿y sobre la otra foto?
I have that murder photo you left for me.
Good. Just don't let anybody know I gave it to you.
Vale.
I wouldn't show it to a soul.
Muy bien. Pues creo que de momento lo voy a dejar aquí y seguiremos en el siguiente vídeo. Hasta la próxima.